It's a magical Thursday here at AutoWeek TV, at least for those of us who will stay up late tonight to be the first to see the final Harry Potter movie. But you won't fall asleep with this hot lap around the auto world. The tiny Scion IQ city car will carry a base price of $15,995 when it hits dealerships later this year. The IQ packs 90 horsepower, 1.3-liter four-cylinder engine mated to a continuously variable transmission. Toyota says it can hold up to 3 adults and 1 child. And there are 10 airbags, including one for the rear window. The first IQs reach West Coast dealers in October. A nationwide rollout will be completed next year. For comparison purposes, the hatchback Ford Fiesta stickers at $16,295, while the Nissan Versa comes in at $10,990. We've had our first chance to drive the redesigned Mercedes-Benz M-class SUV in the wilds of Montana. The new M-class, which started out as a joint program with the new Jeep Grand Cherokee, offers buyers a choice of gasoline or diesel V6 engines. The gas unit is rated at 302 horsepower, while the diesel V6 pumps out 240 horsepower and gets 20 miles per gallon in city driving. And even with a bunch of changes, Mercedes has set the price for the 2012 M-Class as the same as the 2011 model, just a tick under $50 grand. The diesel engine adds $1,500 to the sticker price. V8 engines and an AMG version will show up in another year or so. 7-time Formula One world champion Michael Schumacher's future with the Mercedes GP team is secure if the 42-year-old German wants to continue racing beyond 2011. Mercedes GP team principal Ross Brawn told German newspapers that Mercedes is happy to continue with Schumacher even though the driver has come under fire for his mixed performances since he returned to Formula One in 2010 after 3 years in retirement. The next F1 race is the German Grand Prix on July 24th. And let's close today with a look at one of the fastest Jaguars ever built for the road, the XKR-S. Here is Roger Hart.
Hi, I'm here at the Autodromo Algarve in Portugal, driving the most powerful Jaguar that's ever been built for the road. It's the 550 horsepower XKR-S.
The exterior of the 2012 Jaguar XKR-S gives few hints this is the most potent production Jag ever. The carbon fiber exterior bits, including a big rear wing, a front splitter, and the red brake calipers hint at something a bit different, but nothing that screams race car. Frankly, just by looking at the car, you'd never guess it would top out at 186 miles per hour. But when you push the start button, everything changes. The 550 horsepower pumping out of the 5-liter supercharged V8 unleashes a baritone exhaust note that is right at home at a racetrack. We drove the XKR-S on public roads and at a racetrack in Portugal. 2 things were noticed right away: torque and the lack of supercharger noise. The 502 pound-feet is prodigious, available down low in the rev range from about 1200 RPM all the way up to 6500. A light touch on the throttle is needed to keep the rear wheels from lighting up and the rear end from stepping out, especially in slow-speed corners. The whine from the Roots-type supercharger that is prevalent on the base 500 horsepower XKR is gone, replaced by the above-mentioned exhaust note, with burbles, pops, and braps, depending upon throttle position, thanks to a new bypass-equipped exhaust. The lightweight aluminum chassis is rock solid and is fitted with all new front and rear suspension systems. The car is 10 millimeters lower than a standard XKR and has stiffer spring rates, both front and rear, to help minimize body roll. The car is easy to drive quickly. The V8's wide power band and the ability to change gears in the 6-speed automatic via paddle shifters add to the sporting characteristics, while still fitting nicely with its luxury ambitions. The curvaceous shape of the Jaguar XKR remains one of the most alluring in the automotive world. You don't need to squint to see the lineage of the E-Type and the D-Type, among other celebrated Jaguars of the past. With a Jaguar growler badge on the grille and a leaper on the deck lid, all the cats are accounted for. Jaguar had to make several changes to the XKR-S's exterior for it to reach a top speed of 186 miles an hour. A carbon fiber splitter, rear diffuser, and rear wing all work together to reduce rear lift by 25%. Vents and openings at the front send cooling air to the engine and the front brakes. Jaguar succeeded in its goal of developing a gentleman's race car. The top speed and the 4.2-second 0 to 60 mile per hour time stand as testament. The XKR-S is a good-looking car that goes like hell. And for now, it's the baddest road-going cat to come from Coventry.
So there you have it, the XKR-S. It's a terrific car, gentleman race car, a lot of refinement for the road. It's terrific. For AutoWeek, I'm Roger Hart.
Thanks, Roger. That's a wrap for today. Keep up with all the car and racing news at AutoWeek.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and until then, enjoy the drive.
Thanks for watching today's edition of AutoWeek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on AutoWeek.com, in AutoWeek magazine, and in AutoWeek's iPad edition.